So many stories of heroes emerging from the horror that happened in Las Vegas. First responders and regular Americans rushing in, risking their lives to save others. And one of those heroes, a paramedic who ran through the gunfire, ran through bullets to aid those victims and his own medical team. Paramedic Glenn Simpson was one of the first people to start helping all of the injured, and he joins us now. Glenn, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. You're a hero. What was it like? What do you recall? Take us back and tell us what happened.
Oh, thank you for having us this morning. It's still all a little bit of a blur. Walking through it, trying to remember exactly what happened. I was on Las Vegas Boulevard when the first shots were heard before the music had even cut off, and definitely didn't know what to expect. Once I saw the officers draw their weapons, I knew this was the real thing, and at that point I made the decision to run into the venue and hide behind a bar.
Are you glad now that, I mean, I know weren't you on the ground before this concert, and you had 5 ambulances there, and you had like 16 men and women paramedics that were ready to help if there was, you know, a minor emergency that you might expect with 22,000 people?
Yeah, that's correct. We were providing medical standby services for the event itself. We were there on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it was business as usual. Not the first year that we've provided services for the event. So the weekend was going as planned.
I bet when you were training to be a paramedic, you never thought you would have to, that it would lead to this.
You know, we all kind of get into the business for the guts, the blood, and that sort of thing. And I've been doing this for 13 years now, and no, I never thought I would be presented with such a situation.
How many lives do you think you saved?
You know, I remember a lot of faces. I remember looking at a lot of faces of people that I know did not make it. But I also remember looking at a lot of faces that were just filled with fear, but at the same time courage. And I know that between myself, my team, and all the other personnel in this valley that came and responded, we saved hundreds upon hundreds of lives. And to sit down and really grasp that number is still... it's hard. Yeah,
it might not have hit you yet. You know, you were with the president yesterday. You met him. What was he like? And he had a message for you and for all the responders. And I think we have that soundbite. And then I want to get your reaction.
Words cannot describe the bravery that the whole world witnessed on Sunday night. Americans defied death and hatred with love and with courage. When the word and the worst of humanity strikes, and strike it did, the best of humanity responds.
Glenn, 2 questions. What was he like, and what did that message mean to you?
You know, just listening to those words again kind of sent chills through my body. First and foremost, it was an honor to be able to meet the President of the United States. Took his time to travel to Las Vegas to be with the victims. And although there was a lot of us in the room, it almost felt that he was making eye contact, and that message was being delivered to each and every one of us. And it was truly an honor to hear that. And those words were very comforting, especially the professionalism part.
You know, we've heard so many stories over the last few days of, you know, different responders telling us what they saw. Is there one story that really sticks out to you that you want to share with us?
You know, it's definitely not the feel-good story, but I recall somebody who was younger. He was probably in his early 20s, and I watched him change color throughout the duration. And it was one of the hardest things to watch. He had been shot in the chest, and bystanders were assisting in applying pressure, and it's an image that I know will live with me forever. On the same note, there was a female that she was driving a pickup truck, and she just wanted to take people to the hospital, and she looked at me with tears running down her eyes and says, "I don't know where to go." And I looked at her in the face and I said, "Grab your phone and type in Sunrise Hospital." It's been a week. It was a day of many emotions.
Mm-hmm. I hope you're able to find out who that young man was that died before your eyes, because I'm sure his parents would want to know that someone was there holding his hand. Just tragic. And as a parent, it's something that I just can't imagine. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you for being a hero. You're amazing. God bless you.